about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not.
Hello, friends and enemies. Are you gonna see me in the same outfit twice this week? You sure freaking are, because you know what? It's too hot for that right now here in the Carolinas. Let me tell you, way too hot. So, I'm back. Hello. It's August? Who forgot what month it was? I did. Again, I'm just beauty and grace. That's what you're here for. I just wanted to run through my wrap up for the month because y'all, what? It's another this year. Like seriously, I continue to say low-key F 2020. There's been some good stuff, don't get me wrong, but I'm tired. Anyways, I read a lot last month. First of all, I'm gonna preface that, and like I again, as always, want to reiterate, any and all reading is good reading. But when your main genre is a romance, like mine is, you can bust through a lot of books, okay? Like, it just happens. If you guys want to, should I do like a how I read so much video? I could. I just still don't feel like I read as much as other people do. Like, Amber just read 64 books last month, and I was like, dang, I thought I was doing good, but you're out here, like, killing it. So I'm gonna run through real quick just my reading stats for July. I'm really excited. I actually read a book a day last month. Now, did I actually read every single day? Yes, but I did not finish a book every day. And what happens a lot is I will find that I'm like 75% through 2 books, and then one day I finish 2 books in a day, etc. You know, the fun things. And I read, so 31 books, 9,882 pages. I listened to 79-ish hours of audio, and that's with my sped up time. So I nearly doubled my audio time from last month, which is probably why I read 31 books instead of 19. I bought 17 books, not counting something that's going up on Thursday. Oops. My average rating was 3.77 last month, which is also great. I said in my last 20, like, I have been just picking up things that I love, and it's the best feeling in the world. But you know, like, I know it's coming. I know I'm gonna pick up a book and I'm gonna be livid and hate it. And I'm dreading that moment. I'm dreading it so much. But it doesn't matter. I have a lot of reading plans in August, so I have to just keep going. Let's see, what else? What other stats do we have? I listened to 20 audiobooks. I read 10 ebooks, and I read 1 physical book last month. So again, how do I read so much? I'm telling you it's audio, because I play Animal Crossing or another video game, and I listen to my audiobook. I clean the house, and I listen to the audiobook. I lay in bed and listen to an audiobook. Fold laundry, listen to an audiobook. Pretty much if I'm doing anything that I could listen to an audiobook, I'm listening to an audiobook, which is obviously demonstrated by my numbers this year. And like, again, I think I'm like 70% audiobook this time. It's weird. I'm in a very weird place. I feel like I'm like, I mean, I'm not on Charles's level, but it's pretty interesting. Let's talk about some of my favorites from this month that I read real quick, because that's fun, and this video otherwise is only like 4 minutes long. Okay, so some books I really loved this month and highly recommend you check out are Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. Audiobook, as always, is freaking amazing with her books, and she is honestly a favorite author of mine, so I don't see myself ever not picking them up. The Chain by Adrienne McKenty, if you want a thriller that is gonna blow your mind. My friend literally messaged me and goes, what did you just recommend me? And I was like, I know. So that's my new go-to thriller rec if you haven't read it. I'm also gonna recommend Hairpin Curves by Elia Winters. I talked about it in my last wrap up, and I just think this is the cutest, like, it's such a good August read. It's a good summer read. It's a good any time of the year read, honestly, but it's set in the winter in Florida, and they are driving up to Montreal. So there's like cold vibes, which is what I need when it's 108 degrees outside. I mean, it's actually not that hot here, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm melting because it's so hot, that's the book I want. I want to read about them going and seeing snow. And it was so good. It's a very delightful romance between 2 former friends who fall in love again on this road trip and kind of have always liked each other. They're just not known. There's no real bi erasure in the book, which is awesome. And I think it, in part, is because Elia Winters is also bisexual, I believe, or pansexual. She is not, yeah. And she's polyamorous, so I just, oh, she's also such a good resource if you want to learn about toys. And you know what kind of toys I'm talking about. She has a whole blog about it, and she talks about features and things, and honestly, like, one of my top resources for information on stuff like that. So check it out. Promise you it's worth it. Yeah, she is so good. And they use toys in this book in a great way, and it's so fun to read. I was just like, yes, exploring things is good. Like, I love when a book does that and uses things that maybe we don't see in as much, like, straight romance, you know? We should see more of it in straight romance, to be honest. But that's a story for another day. Like, and I'm talking like not BDSM or kinky straight romances. I also read The Deep by River Solomon, David Diggs, and oh, brain. There's a third author and I cannot think of them. This was an amazing audiobook read by David Diggs. So, like, I mean, that man can do anything. But that's a whole other story. I just found this really intriguing, and it's something I think I want to revisit again, like in a year or so. Like, I'm really excited. I know Ashley over at Bookish Realm is doing a live show on this, and I can't wait to watch it. And then my nonfiction rec this month is gonna be Hairpin Curves, Hood Feminism by Mickey Kendall. Unfortunately, like, all of my library holds on these books like stopped coming in because everyone wants these books. So I finally got to this one this month, and I really liked it. I think I gotta get a physical copy to mark up like ASAP, because this book like really did a lot of good work about talking about the intersectionality of feminism and what good feminism intersectionality is, and what we're forgetting when we champion this white feminism and not this intersectional feminism. So yeah. Oh, and I read Heartstopper, which I will talk about in my last 10 video, and it was delightful. I need to get a physical copy. All right. That's it for this very fast wrap up. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your favorite book you read in the month of July. Yes, it was July. And in the comment box, or drop a cute emoji of your choosing. Don't really care. I like them all. Yeah, and I will see you in a few days with another video in this exact same outfit. So enjoy. But it's gonna be a fun video. So be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye.
Really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.